What can you say about this guy and what he's accomplished in 66 days, I believe it is?
The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special. He's different. He wants to fight again. So, you know, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it. And I think when you're a fight fan, a guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow and hate, you know, and whatever it might be. This guy is one of the most special fighters I've ever seen, if not the most special guy that I've ever come across. And he kept telling me leading up to this fight, you think I'm a wrestler. You think I'm a wrestler. Wait till you see my hands. Holy he wasn't lying.
I want to ask this in the most respectful way possible. Damian Maia is an absolute legend of the sport.
Yeah.
But after watching that display, I think there's a lot of people that are like,
yeah,
does he need to go a little higher than Damian Maia?
That's what everybody's saying. Yeah, I know. No, this guy is special, man. It's true. So when all the fights that I've had, you've had guys that'll be like, yeah, I'm going to turn around. I want to turn around fast, and you know, let me see how I feel tomorrow. Let me talk to my team. Let me do this. Let me do that. This guy's like, I want to fight again here on Fight Island. I was like, really? So you want to fight again while we're here? And he's like, yeah. So I turned him around. I called everybody and said, I'm going to do it. We're going to turn this kid around. So we turn him around. He fights again, and he does it again. You know, and it's like, yeah. Now I want to come to Vegas, and I want to fight in Vegas. It's just I've never experienced that with anybody ever. Not even close. Not even remotely close to something. Listen, it's one thing to say I want to turn around, but you know, not like this.
Do you think you'll bring him back to Fight Island?
I don't know what to do with him yet. We got some to figure out before we leave tonight.
Okay, so maybe not Maia. You're kind of open to maybe changing that match.
He might fight before Maia and fight Maia too. Maia's not going to be ready in time for this kid.
That's crazy.
Hey, Dana, I want to go back to the Khazmat Chimaev situation. It seems like 5+ weeks is a long time. You're a gambling man. What are the chances you think you will bring him back to Fight Island and pull those strings?
Good. The chances are good. The guy wants to fight again. It took him 17 seconds. He didn't really have a lot of time to train. We flew him in here. It's been crazy since that kid's been here. He was training out in a parking lot, and he's a fascinating human being. And yes, if I can turn him around in Fight Island, I will.
Dana, real quick. Khazmat's fought in 2 different weight classes. If you had to slot him into one for the foreseeable future, do you want him at welterweight or middleweight?
Yeah, what's crazy is when you talk about his win tonight and what he did and how impressive he was, he knocked out a guy who's 185 pounds, a real guy, with one punch. He's a 170-pounder. So I'm telling you, the guy is like nothing I've ever seen before. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Special. Good?
I was going to say, could you put him against someone like Leon Edwards?
What's that?
Could you put Khazmat against someone like
I don't know yet. I mean, if he's gonna fight a guy like that, and you're breaking into the top 5, you give the guy a full camp. You know, you can't expect a guy. Listen, everybody thought the hype train was over tonight. We're gonna throw him in with a top 5 guy. Very, very few people get into the UFC. Very few people break into the top 15. Almost nobody breaks into the top 5, and literally very, very few people become world champions. So to take a guy that fast and just throw him into the top 5, maybe you could do it, but you definitely don't do that. You give the guy a full camp. And
I know we're dealing with hypotheticals, and I know I asked you about this a couple of weeks ago, but could you, if he keeps going like this, could you see a scenario where he fights for the middleweight title and then 2 months later fights for the welterweight title?
I don't know what I see right now from him other than this guy is different and special and like nothing I've ever seen before. I think this guy has the potential to do anything. We'll see how this all plays out over the next year. I mean, look at what he's accomplished in 66 days. Imagine what he'll accomplish in 9 months. Right? Good night, everybody. I'll see some of you in Abu Dhabi.